So yeah, we're almost 3 hours in. Yes, we have reached Dawson, and I think we were about to make our claim on where we wanted to mine for gold, which is very exciting. We did make it to Dawson via the Daia Trail. Or actually, sorry, via Daia. We sailed to Daia from Seattle. Then we took the Chilkoot Trail up to, what was it, Lake Bennett? And then we got a boat, and we went up the river, I guess more or less here to Dawson. We've had some leg injuries. We got some food robbed from us, but other than that, we've mostly avoided the bad luck, which is nice. So before we do our claims, we'll start our timer here. I think we did want to check out some of the... We talked to everybody here, I think, maybe except for that guy. Oh, we can't talk to him. We do need to see what this arcade is like, and the saloon, and the outfitters. Well, let's just check in on these stores. We did sell our caviar here for $50, I believe.
Hello, stranger. Is there something I can do for you?
I have something that you might like to buy.
Oh, really? What do you have?
Oh, we didn't sell our caviar? Hang on, is this the most recent game? Oh, claim map. Yeah, we're actually here. Maybe we do want to play from Dawson, though, because I don't think we wanted to make the... Well, whatever. I think we were at the claim map. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we got a couple different tips. Well, one is to stay away from Chichaco Hill, which I think was in this general area. Where's Chichaco Hill? Okay, is it over here? Hooker Creek, Gold Bottom Creek, Germain Creek. El Dorado Creek, we were French Gulch. Bonanza Creek. Oh, I thought there was a Chichaco Hill here. Alright, anyway. We got two different tips. One was to dig for the gold on the hills above the west bank of the El Dorado Creek, which I guess would be here. This is the only one on the El Dorado Creek that's west, but someone's already staked a claim there, so that's not available. So we have to go for these purplish triangles. But these are on the eastern bank now. Hey, Flood. So I guess we'd go here, although this says French Gulch, not El Dorado, so... And this is closer, excuse me, to Bonanza Creek. 1, 2... Oh, here's Chichaco Hill. Okay, we were told to stay away from Chichaco Hill. Those are where the newcomers go. And then the other thing we were told was that guy that we met, what was his name? Gold Dust Charlie or something? The old prospector type looking guy. He said he went to 11 above Bonanza. That's below. And I guess the advice was go to... You should actually get a claim that's near where others have found gold. Yes, sir. Proximity. Yes, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yeah, Caius. Happy Friday. So, oh man. I would like to go here. I don't know if someone just took that and we're out of luck. These are on the eastern bank, right? So, I guess our best bet was this number one. I mean, we have a save point here, so if this is wrong, we can always restore. But let's go with... Number one above French Gulch, not because it's near French Gulch, but rather it's on the western side of El Dorado Creek, and this one's already taken. Actually, what happens if we click on that? Already staked, okay. So take this one. It's a little bit too far north than I would like. Hey, Duke, thanks for the 75 bits. Oh, they'll do fine. They'll do fine. They'll give us some good luck as we go for go for some gold in them thar hills. Actually, are these the gold hills? Where? Oh, that's French Gulch, I see. So where's the actual creek itself then? I know it's labeled here, but it's this portion. Yeah. Huh. You'd think we couldn't like make our own claim like here? That's weird. Alright, I guess we have to choose this. Alright, let's go here.
This is the claim site you selected. If there is gold here, we will want to stake the claim. If not, we can go to another claim. So pick a spot and start digging.
Okay. Thanks, Linda. Who's this guy? Trail. Okay, that's back to the trail. Is that us? Are we just like clicking on normal random spots? Oh, that is us. Okay. What's going on with our face?
Well, partner, this looks good. We have found some gold dust.
Hooray for gold dust. I don't want dust, I want nuggets. Well, let's test the claim a little bit more before we stake it. Wasn't this supposed to be in the hills? Oh, I guess we didn't get too near those hills. Oh, we're like wasting days.
Well, partner, this looks good. We have found some gold dust.
All right, if we found 2 dusts, let's stake the claim, see what happens. Oh, we got how do we get all these people? I guess we got a whole big labor force. Is this the only gold that's available here? What's this represent? Oh, this is the amount of gold that we've mined? Oh, I think. A little unclear. Is this the amount of money and gold that we're extracting? What's going on with the shovel that someone left here in the buckets, right? Miners know that some gold is buried many feet below the surface, but digging a mine shaft in the Yukon is slow, demanding work. That's because just a few inches below the surface is permafrost, ground that is always frozen. Miners use fire to thaw a few inches of permafrost at a time. Sometimes they keep it all winter and make a big pile of gravel. Then they use rockers and sluice boxes in the spring and summer. Miners use pans to see if an area has any gold. First, you scoop up some loose gravel and fill the pan with water. Then, you swirl this mixture around and around. Finally, you tilt the pan downward. The gravel spills out, and with any luck, some color, gold, will be revealed. All of the mining techniques that you see here are variations of placer mining, methods that use running water to separate gold from dirt, sand, and gravel. Gold has a much higher specific gravity, relative weight, than other materials. So when you run water through a mixture of dirt, sand, gravel, and gold, the gold sinks to the bottom. This device is known as a miner's cradle or rocker. It works on the same principle as the gold pan, using water to separate gravel from gold. But it allows the miner to sift through much more gravel in a shorter amount of time. This is a sluice box. It is used by miners who have found a lot of gold. The box, 10 or 12 feet long, is set at a slight angle. Gravel and fast-flowing water go in at the high end. The low end has slats in the bottom. The big chunks of gravel go straight through, but the gold falls through the slats. She's just doing some plain old digging. Miners use shovels to dig up gravel and dirt that they want to run through a rocker or sluice box. This guy doesn't seem to be doing anything. Still don't know whether... Wow, so we've been mining for like 5 or 6 months now, huh? Hey, Irish. Yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to be... I think this means our gold is going up, I don't know. Winter is coming, it's time to cash in your gold and head for home. When you're ready to go, click on the trail sign. Are they still working? No. Alright, I guess we're ready to go. Is 5,670 good? I think we have. I don't know whether this is in like... Is this grams of gold? Is this kilograms? Is this dollar amounts worth of gold? I don't know. Probably it's dollars, in which case it's not probably that impressive relative to the guy who got 20 and the other one that got 100.
Congratulations, friend. Lots of stampeders never even make it to Dawson, you know. With just a little more luck, you might have struck it rich.
Thanks, so I guess we didn't strike it rich then, huh? Klondike pair reaches Dawson. They find enough gold to pay for passage home. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that must have been in dollar amounts. So we don't have to do the journey home then. This is it? This was the end of the game? Well, I mean, obviously it's not like a good ending, but... I mean, it's an okay ending. Oh wow, that was it, yeah. Shoot. Well, we beat Albert Fox at least. But we fell behind William Culdew, Timothy Bell, T.S. Lippy, and the Berries. So we got the rank of Stampeder. So I guess that's kind of like a death. Yeah, it just starts over again. And I don't think it is a GG, right? Well, I mean, I guess we didn't die, but... I mean, it's an okay ending. Well, it's not, I don't know if it is a good ending because... We paying for a passage home, that basically just means we wasted a year, or more than a year. We got some gold. I'm not rich. I mean, isn't the point of the game to... What is the point of the game? I need to strike it rich? I don't think it's a, like... It's not a bad ending because we didn't die, but it's also not a good ending, so I think we need to... I think we need to do it again. I grew as a person and made new... What new friends did I make, Linda? I'm disappointed Linda didn't even comment on this at all. Find yourself. Alright, maybe it was just we didn't get the best claim spot. Alright, let's go back to this Dawson save. See if there was anything... We also didn't go to the arcade or the photo studio. Are these the same photos from before?
Good day. Welcome to the Dawson Photograph Studio. We have pictures from all along the Yukon Trail. Feel free to look around.
Well, maybe Linda wasted our time. Did you ever think of that? A stampeder boat swamped in whitewater. Actresses bound for the Klondike. What were actresses doing going up there? Man, look at these pants that they're wearing. Preparing for a trip into the mountains in search of gold. A stampeder on the boardwalk in Hey, this isn't Skagway, this is Dawson. Really? How do you know that, Nicole? 3 miners having a meal in their cabin. Place for mining in Alaska, 1898. Miners working their claim with sluice box and shovels. A stampeder's home. Seen from Lake Bennett during the rush of 1898. Oh, that's where we made our boat, yeah. Sourdough mining, Yukon territory. Anyone else like sourdough bread? I like sourdough bread. Claim number 2 on Bonanza Creek. Bonanza. Stampeder's building a flat-bottom boat at Lake Bennett. Panning gravel for gold indoors at 50 degrees below zero? Good God. Well, it must not have been 50 below inside the thing. Boats under construction on the shores of Lake Bennett. Cool. Oh. Oh, you can actually take a picture? Although there's no sound. Okay, thank you. It was nice to see the photo gallery. Alright, we never did this arcade one if it's different.
Hello, friend. Would you like to play again?
Wait, is this the same shooting gallery?
I've put some targets on...
Alright, no, we're good. We don't need money, probably. Okay, saloon. This is the same too, probably?
Welcome to Dawson City, my friend.
It's quite a hat you have there. Who are you?
I'm Belinda Maroney. I own this restaurant, and I have just opened the luxurious Fairview Hotel.
Luxurious, huh? How did you come to Yukon in the first place?
I was working on a ship that had ports of call on the coast of Alaska. I heard about the gold strike in the spring of 1897, several months before word reached the outside.
What did you do when you heard the news?
I sold everything I owned and bought hot water bottles and cotton goods. Then I came up to Dawson and sold out at a 600% profit. I used that money to open my restaurant.
Price gouging, I tell you, that's price gouging. What else have you done here?
I built houses for the stampeders. When I arrived in Dawson, there was no place for the newcomers to stay, and lumber was scarce as hen's teeth. How are we going to shelter those people, I said.
I wouldn't think lumber would have been scarce. There should be, maybe there's plenty of trees up here, but I guess they don't have like lumber mills to turn the trees into lumber. I don't know. What did you do?
I started buying up all the small boats and rafts that were arriving, hired a crew of young fellows, and had them build cabins. I wasn't thinking of the money I'd make. We just had to shelter people, like you.
Oh, you Googled them, okay. Interesting, but they had like ordinary people that made $5,000 like we did. knees and toes. What are you going to do now?
I need to get the finest possible furnishings for the Fairview Hotel. I'm having chandeliers and brass beds hauled in over the Chilkoot Trail. After that, who knows? I shall think of something else to provide for the Stampeders.
I see. I'd like to find a good claim. Do you have any advice?
I look for claims in a roundabout way. I listen in on conversations of miners in my hotel and restaurant. When I hear of a good claim, I buy it. Of course, a good claim costs several $1,000s.
Goodbye. Okay, what about you? She stood up.
Welcome to Dawson City, my friend.
Eyes and ears. Who are you?
I'm Cad Wilson, the highest paid entertainer west of the Mississippi.
No, you must have been one of the actresses with the balloony pants we saw. Why did you decide to come to Dawson City?
This is where the action is. In addition, I know and love the Yukon. I came over the Chilkoot Pass in 1894 on a photographic expedition. I've written some essays about how the gold rush has changed the area.
What do you do?
I sing, I dance, and I generally charm the gold right out of miners' pockets.
Wow. Wow. Well, charm, that's the way you put it. Okay. It's been nice talking to you. Oh, she's getting her charm on now, too. Wow. You're dancing. Is this just more Yukon card game?
Hello, friend. Didn't we meet over in Dai? Do you want to play again?
Okay, yeah. It looks like it is. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, you got a claim for 45 grand too? Ooh, okay. A little misleading. All right. So yeah, I think we've been over here now.
Hello. Would you like to hear the story? There are already a lot of sourdoughs in the Yukon. No, the Yukon.
So I'm actually kind of curious if are the claims always the same?
This is the claim map. I will leave the decision to you. Just point to the claim you want, and I will take you there.
Yeah, I think, okay, so it looks like it's the same then. So this was probably, my guess is this is like the big one where we could have made a lot of money, but maybe we just didn't get here in time enough, and it's already been staked. So we probably lost out, I guess. So let's go with our backup plan then, since the one upriver here above French Gulch did not work out. Let's try the closest we can get to 11 above Bonanza. That's 4 below. 7 below. Where's above? That's above Adams Creek. That's Chichaco Hill, which we... Okay, number 2 above Bonanza. Number 1 above El Dorado. Ooh, so go with this one? Alright, we'll see how it goes. I mean, that number 11 above, you would think... The way this numbering is working, if this is number 9 below, that's 6 below, and then this is above, you would think it would be as far south here, but then you'd get into El Dorado Creek. That's Carmack's Creek. Alright, let's try this one. Number 2 above Bonanza.
This is the claim site you selected. If there is gold here, we will want to stake the claim. If not, we can go to another claim. So pick a spot and start digging.
Yeah, great point, Doriel. What the hell? Actually, I don't think she said she knew this. I think she knew the way to get here. The other woman, Sadie, was more the expert on like the actual mining. She was more skilled at getting us here in one piece, which is what I valued more at the time. So, oh, we can go in the... Nice. We can go in the river too. Wait, how do you even do that? I guess I'm clicking too close to the river. You didn't find anything there?
You have uncovered some gold nuggets. I am very happy.
I like the sound of nuggets. Let's dig this claim. So maybe you're supposed to actually do more digging before you commit to it. Oh man, we're getting a ton more than we did at the French Gulch. Okay, so this might be a good outcome here. I like that cash register sound. We already surpassed Gold Dust Charlie. How high can we go? So we're gonna go through the end of the fall, right? Oh, look at all these money bags. We've already looked at all the methods, so we're good with those. I don't know if we're gonna get quite to 100, but we're still doing quite well. Oh, that's true. Doriel, you're saying we still have time to take Linda out? Leave her in the river? As our partner? It's not too late. Okay, good, good. We'll talk after the stream. Alright, it's time to cash. Winter is coming. It's time to cash your gold and head for home. When you're ready to go, click on the trail side. Alright, so 80,000. I think that's pretty good. Let's see.
Congratulations, friend. You're rich.
Hooray!
Say, you wouldn't want to bankroll an old sourdough, would you? I heard rumor of a big strike over by Nome.
Nome, Alaska? That's in like northwestern Alaska. Are you crazy? Thanks. I'm not gonna bankroll you though, no. Stampeders hit pay dirt. Klondike pair among the lucky few to strike it rich. And yeah, I guess there it is after 3 hours and 5 minutes. We have reached the end of the Yukon Trail, and we have found gold. There is gold in them thar hills. We have hit pay dirt. We and Linda are among the lucky few to strike it rich. Although Linda may not be around to realize her riches. The Dove Gold Rush? I don't think there was such a gold rush. That would be crazy to get out there too, at least by land. Oh man. There we go. We're a sourdough. 3,000. So I guess, yeah, the top rank is Yukoner. So that's probably the top rank, but claims of... We did make the claims of fame, and we got the newspaper headline that said we strike it rich, so I consider that a very successful Yukon Gold Rush for us. Particularly after all the great claims apparently were already made, or so they told us. Very nice. Cool. So, yeah, this was not as... I was expecting a lot... I guess having played Oregon Trail before, I was expecting a lot more dysentery and diphtheria and people dying. We only had 2 party members, including ourselves, and I don't know, flooding and stuff, but it seemed either we got great RNG or, yeah, I guess it was a lot easier, or maybe they're trying to stress more the educational components than they're like, hey, shit was hard back in the day. I don't know. Delicious sourdough bread, I'll take that any day. I'm thinking, Bomberst, it might also be a function of like what date you arrive, and therefore what's available on the map. Like, I have a feeling that one that we wanted to get in the south, the one that was in the bottom left corner, was probably, might have been the best, but maybe we just didn't get there early enough to get that claim. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it is RNG, but there's apparently a strike that always strikes rich. Oh. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the one we picked. Well, we didn't have any of the high number above bonanzas, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fair, Duke. They wanted to make it a little bit more player-friendly as the series got popular. That's fair. That's fair. All right, cool. Well, thank you, Cow, for the pick. We'll now head to our Hall of Adventure and add game 156 of the Yukon Trail and put it up on the shelf.